store credit. I want my money back. Nothing that I can do about it. That's just their policy. Like it won't even...
At a video game store in Raleigh, North Carolina, a man records a customer who is very unhappy about the store's credit-only return policy and is apparently not afraid to show it.
How you doing, sir?
This is Brian. How can I help you?
While the irate customer goes ballistic, leaving a trail of destruction all the way to the exit, the man who just entered looks completely mystified, while the clerk is seemingly unfazed.
Thank you for calling. This is Brian. How can I help you?
The man recording the incident, a friend of the employee, is a bit more affected.
I have to just check out your system.
But he recovers very nicely.
Hi, welcome to... we just do a little process of remodeling.
So, for all the employees out there who deal with angry customers, just be like Brian.
Thank you for calling. This is Brian. How can I help you?
And carry on. At a comedy show in South Carolina, according to a witness, this audience member jumped on stage after this comedian, Steve Brown, reportedly called him out for not laughing. Tamika Lachey records as the situation spins out of control.
Oh my God. I was sitting there, eating my wings, and then I heard the comedian say, "This ain't what you want." And where I'm from, when they say this ain't what you want, something is about to happen. So immediately I put my wings down, picked my phone up, and I began to hit record. And the guy was already on stage attacking the comedian. So I don't know what state he was in, but it was not a laughing state, I know that. And it wasn't good.
Oh my God. You about to kill that.
People were scared, they didn't want anything to hit them, so everybody was like scattering because he was throwing things.
Finally, a few fellow audience members managed to guide the stool-tossing man toward the exit. But just moments later, he re-enters without a shirt.
Oh my God.
Before being intercepted once again and redirected toward the exit.
After that, it was over. They give everyone their money back for their tickets, their food, and then they even give you a free ticket to a future show, which I never went back again. I actually haven't been back since that day.
According to news reports, the aggressor is arrested and charged with third-degree assault and battery, 3 counts of assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature, and malicious injury to property. Though Tamika's experience is an extreme example, a successful show requires the cooperation of everyone in the audience, a reality that has changed the way she approaches such outings.
I guess they never expected anything like this to happen, but now we know it don't matter how safe a place is, you still need to be 10 steps ahead.
I'm about to go get my hair chopped off. I'm over it. I'm really, really over it.
So the thing is, if it goes wrong, then it's okay because it's already short. But if it goes right, then I found a hack for the girlies. Like, it's a super cheap haircut, so we'll see.
And one super cheap haircut later,
Y'all, why did that girl do me dirty like this? Why did she just humble me? Why did she do me dirty like this? Why does it go up? I'm about to cry. Because what the is this?
the customer claims she ends up getting a refund. And though she appears to blame herself for choosing a less expensive option,
My mistake.
paying top dollar doesn't always pay off either.
I just paid $300 to look like a Karen. I look like I'm on the PTA. I swear I don't drive a minivan. I look like I have 3 sons who play T-ball. I look like I collect coupons. Oh God. I don't use coupons. Okay, let's practice. Let's practice. Let me speak to your manager. Oh my God. Why does God hate me?
A great reminder that although a bad haircut can be traumatic, having a good sense of humor about it
I look like I have 3 sons who play T-ball.
can certainly ease the pain.
I'd like to speak with your manager.
Why do you have to have mine?
It's not yours.
Go away!
This moviegoer doesn't believe he should have to give up his seat just because another customer claims to have reserved it, causing the employees to pause the movie and intervene.
Go away!
That's not gonna
I pay my money. I have a right to it.
sit in your seat, correct?
Yes,
that's
my
not,
seat.
That's not your seat.
How can you tell it's not my seat?
Because your ticket has your seat number on it.
Whatever.
Let's find it.
Whatever.
This can easily
Do
be
your own
resolved
policy.
in
No,
your
no, I'm gonna be
argument.
because you're big and
I am not.
I'm a patron here.
Okay, and I'm trying to find
And this
your
will be
seat.
the last time that I come to this theater. All right,
great.
I paid
That
my
sounds
money.
great.
Does
Please-
anybody
please
here
don't come
think
back.
that
Please
this
don't come
is
back.
actually a thing where it's like it doesn't matter where you sit? It's not assigned seating.
It is.
Go sit in your own seat.
As the customer continues his rant, a manager steps in.
Right here,
Sir, we're not doing this.
one seat off.
We're not doing
one
this, sir.
seat off. So if I were to move over one seat, everything would be okay.
Sir,
Is that what you're saying?
you're disrupting.
Is that what you're saying?
Listen.
Does that mean?
Are you gonna listen?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Be my pest.
Okay. At this point, you are disrupting the show for these fine folks. We're gonna ask you to leave. We'll get you a refund though. I'll be nice and get you a refund.
I don't know. I might want to be taken out in handcuffs now.
Sir, come on.
With handcuffs not currently an option, the man makes a slightly more reasonable request.
I want more than just a refund.
Okay.
Can I get a drink?
We'll take care of you in the lobby.
Fine. And then I won't come back.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
And with that unbeatable offer in the bag,
I still think I'm being the bigger person here.
he makes his grand exit.
Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy your movie.
No word on what kind of drink he got,
Can I get a drink?
or if the movie lived up to the action-packed interruption.
We'll take care of you in the lobby.
Grab your stuff and come with me, ma'am. I'm not going to ask you again.
This woman is being ordered off this Atlanta to New York flight for not complying when asked to take her dog off her lap.
You're kicking me off this. You're gonna put me on another plane.
Ma'am,
And she's not taking it well.
get your
Oh
stuff.
no, honey, we're about to fight then.
You don't want
Because I didn't do anything to you guys to make me 12 hours late for my destination.
Guess what?
My dog was sitting on my lap. I put him in the bag. He's in the
Don't worry
bag.
about it. I'm going to refund your ticket. You can walk. Let's go.
But the promise of a refund only seems to make things worse.
Because you couldn't let my dog sit on my lap.
Ma'am, let's go.
You. All of you.
And that's when other passengers start to get involved.
I am! Shut the Turn your phone off!
The woman takes issue with a fellow passenger recording the incident
I am! Shut
and lashes out by hurling a water bottle, which reportedly hits the passenger.
Shut the
Hey!
Turn your phone off!
Who did she hit with
Why
the
is
bottle?
he recording me?
It doesn't matter. Anybody can record anything.
Oh,
You
anybody.
just struck a passenger
Yeah,
bottle.
okay.
Okay, that's fine. You talk to APD with a few minutes. No problem, man. Who did she just strike with the bottle?
The guy that's recording me with his cell phone, that's who I threw it at.
The flight attendant exercises extreme patience.
Ma'am, calm down.
You asked. I'm telling you. Calm down. You guys have been nothing but rude.
Fine, calm down.
That's fine that you guys are rude, but I need to calm down.
There's rules. on the
There's
flight.
rules and I
Don't stay
followed
in the
them.
kennel.
But even he has heard enough.
Nobody acting this way flies on a flight with us.
Okay,
Okay.
eat
First
bitch.
time.
Get out of my way.
Well, I want to find out. Ma'am, hold on.
You
Go on,
told me to
start
get off your plane, then get the out of my way.
As eager as she seems to be to get off the plane, she still has one bone to pick.
Why are they recording me?
That's your right.
That's their right. And it's my right to tell them to stop.
Yeah. Not throw anything at anybody. Tell me,
Yeah.
you called APD? Yeah. Sorry, guys.
And with one final parting shot, she gets off of the plane. Atlanta police are reportedly waiting for the unhappy traveler when she exits, but she is not arrested and no charges are filed. According to witnesses, the passenger gives everyone the finger on her way out, but she does later apologize for the incident. At a big box store in California, this customer is allegedly upset because a bag she claims to have bought earlier apparently didn't end up in her shopping bag. It may have accidentally been sold to someone else.
I purchased the bag.
Yes,
You see
and
that?
I understand your feeling. I understand what you're saying. I would also want my
I
item
don't
back.
care. I want the bag that I purchased.
And the store, it seems, has no more in stock.
I don't want my money back. I want that bag.
Unfortunately, all we can do is give you back your refund.
I don't want the refund. I want my bag.
Like I said, someone probably already
Like I
purchased it.
said, you can't repurchase something that was purchased.
Unfortunately,
I purchased it.
Right, I understand that it's your item. Yes, ma'am, I understand it's your item. It's just it got ran back.
No.
It got given to someone
I
else.
don't care.
The employee appears to be offering to help her the only way he claims he can.
The only thing we can do is give you returns.
No, I don't want your return. I want my bag. Next, please.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, we can't do that. All I can give you is
Unfortunately, you can't do that.
But the customer is having none of it.
Give me someone higher than you, like an actual person that can give me my bag.
all I can do is give you this email.
You guys are f***ing ridiculous. I purchased something and you didn't put it in my bag. So now I have to go running around to find it? No. No.
If you have a complaint or if you
I
like
don't have a complaint.
someone
I
higher
want
than
my
I am,
bag.
there's the
I want my bag.
Maybe she should ask Santa Claus for it.
I don't have the power to find your bag.
Well, who has the power?
So this phone number would be the store number.
No.
So it would get you back to this store.
Call it.
You would like
You call him for me and get him on the phone. I'm not leaving here until I get my item.
How are you supposed to get something that's not in the store?
What's that?
And with that, the employee seems to call for reinforcement, prompting a colleague to now try her best to bring the matter to a close.
Only thing I can do is give you your money back. I don't want my money back. I want my bag that's on that receipt that you put in my bag and it's not there.
But to no avail.
I don't want my money back. But I want my item. You're asking for something I don't care. Call another store and ask them if they have the bag that I need. That's what you can do.
After several minutes of the back and forth, the person filming finally leaves. And while it's unknown if the store is able to locate a replacement bag,
If you want, I can help
Call
you
your night
search.
crew and tell them to search. Give me my bag.
or if the woman eventually accepts the refund,
Only thing I can do is give you your money back. I don't want my money back.
What's clear is that sometimes refusing to give an inch
I purchased the bag.
Yes,
You see
and
that?
I understand your feeling.
can leave you standing in the same place
Unfortunately, all we can do is give you back your refund.
for a long, long time.
I don't want my money back. I want that bag.
Give me my money so I can get the out of here.
So get out and I'll bring you your money.
No, I want it now.
I'm not giving you anything while you're out.
According to the person filming, this drive-thru customer believes she has waited too long for her order. But her tone is rubbing the manager the wrong way.
I'm not giving you anything while you're out. I can assure you.
I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to God, you stupid.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't you guys dare go back.
Fortunately, another employee seems to prevent the situation from escalating even further, as the manager appears to get the customer's license plate number. According to the person filming, the customer leaves without her food or a refund. The police are called, but it's unclear if any further action is taken. A valuable lesson. If you have a complaint,
Give me my money
remain calm,
so I can get the out of here.
and you might get what you're asking for.
Get out and I'll bring you your money.
No, I want it now.
I'm not giving you anything while you're out.
But acting like this
You stupid.
will get you nowhere.
Don't you guys dare go back.
Hey, wait.
Hey, no. Let her go.
The allegedly intoxicated man, according to a witness, was incensed over the store's lack of available straws and lashed out.
Hey, no.
And unfortunately for the customer, the employee reportedly comes from a family of boxers and knows how to defend herself. The two are kept apart by other employees, but the customer refuses to let it go.
I want her ass fired right now. No, you're gonna go to jail. You don't get your hands on me first. I didn't you. I was just asking you a question. You're gonna give me a refund.
The customer is escorted outside by another employee, where police eventually arrest him on 2 charges of simple battery. He serves 60 days in jail and receives strict orders from the judge to stay away from the restaurant and the woman.
Hey, no.
Which, from the looks of it, seems like a pretty good idea. In Red Bank, South Carolina,
Shut me up. Why don't you shut me up?
according to the person filming, this woman has been berating the staff at this fast food restaurant for being too slow, and a fellow customer has had enough.
I'm so tired of ignorant people like you coming in here talking bad about the workers.
And he now has some choice words of his own.
Who wants to sit here and listen to some bitch come in here and talk to him? Let that man work. That man ain't causing you no problems. He's doing the best he can. You probably like it. It doesn't matter what I like. I can tell you don't like it. I know. Well, too bad. Go someplace else. I'm not talking to you. Well, then shut the up. I just said that. I said shut the up. Would you like me to call? I don't care who you call. I could care less.
Now, with her threat failing to quell the situation,
Excuse me, can you call the police?
You call.
Yes, you can.
You call. You say they're busy.
things suddenly get ugly.
Better yet, I don't want the food.
You don't need the food. I know that much.
The man's insult earns him a backhand to the face, causing him to retaliate with a flurry of fists before the camera suddenly cuts off. The fight is eventually broken up, and according to the man filming, the woman is given a refund and leaves without calling the police. A good reminder that if you don't have anything nice to say,
I'm so tired of ignorant people like you coming in here talking bad about the workers.
to a worker or another customer,
You don't need the food, I know that much.
keep it to yourself.
I'm not going to do a return list because we're not going to home scale it.
A man and his mother are trying to get a refund for a marijuana purchase they made earlier that day. They claim they received less product than they paid for after weighing it on their home scale. But store employee Sarah Blair disagrees
I did not utilize any information from your scale.
and walks them through the store's very regulated process.
I showed them on our state certified scales that total weight was just over 11 grams.
Our scale is done directly to our registers. We have no way to manipulate that.
Even after I showed them that everything weighed out, they kept pushing the issue and it kind of felt like they were being dishonest.
And Sarah's instinct is spot on, because as the mom continues to argue her point,
Well, when you're sitting here telling me I'm lying to you, I didn't say that. Neither did me. That this is wrong. That's considered lying.
her son decides to take matters into his own hands. He reaches behind the counter and tries to take a jar of marijuana, but Sarah immediately intervenes.
I grabbed onto his sleeve because I just wanted to get my product back and disarm him at that point. Jars can be a weapon. There were several other people in the room, so everybody's safety definitely of concern at that point.
As Sarah wrestles the jar from the man, one of her regular customers comes to her aid.
You're not stealing anything from anybody. Call the police. The police, no! They're not getting anywhere. The police are coming. The police are coming.
But the would-be thief is not going quietly.
You better right, son of a bitch.
He makes it out of the dispensary, but doesn't get far. 30-year-old Daniel Applegate is quickly arrested just a few blocks away. He's convicted of attempted theft in the 3rd degree and assault in the 4th degree. He is sentenced to 152 days in jail, and he must pay a $300 fine. Sarah is injured in the altercation.
I ended up sustaining a tear in my long head tendon, to which they had to actually detach it and reattach it somewhere down below instead of up in here.
She has since been promoted to manager and is just grateful that encounters like this one are the exception in her day-to-day.
I've had to ask people to leave before, but there's never had to be any physical confrontation. Definitely the most interactive experience I've had in the 7 years I've been there.
You better right, son of a bitch.
At a California sandwich shop, according to a news report, this customer purchased 2 sandwiches a short while ago, and having found them to be unsatisfactory, has returned to the counter to request a refund. But because each of the 2 sandwiches are half-eaten, the owner of the restaurant tells her he is unable to grant her request. And after a back and forth that goes on for more than 2 minutes, which at times seems to get heated and even confound the customer, she makes a very unwise decision. The customer lays waste to the restaurant as the owner tries to defend it with a broom. But it backfires. Once the customer is outside, the owner and another employee appear to hold the door shut as another employee makes a call. According to the police department's social media, the woman is later arrested at home and, according to court records, charged with assault with a deadly weapon. She is ultimately sentenced to 30 days in jail. And while the restaurant is trashed, the staff emerges relatively unscathed. Hopefully, a lesson learned. No matter how dissatisfied you are with the meal, it's never worth putting others in peril or yourself in serious trouble.